With that clean record in place, EG on that defending side, Fnatic on the attack. Let's find out who draws blood first.
So it might actually be Com setting up here for a play outside the door with a fault line, but Fnatic haven't, again, now the sound cue comes through. Demon 1 posted up pretty deep on this, but Derke will be able to slip away behind the smoke.
Let's see how quickly EG can respond, because Fnatic are very quick on the pivot. This puts a lot of pressure on Boostio. Got a little bit of his setup there, but he's playing slightly in front of it, and he gets dealt with. Chronicle takes him down with ease. The site's now open. They shifted so quickly from that even just attempt at drawing out that pressure on C to this A piece, and the plant should be coming in uncontested.
Safe as well for Tree. There's a very deep position here for Boaster and Derke to be dug out of by EG. It's actually the focal point is going to become potentially through archway or ropes here.
Still a couple of smokes in play though. They can at least allow some safe passage back through, but they got to get a move on here. A lot of positions hard to clear out for EG. Fnatic sticking very deep. Chronicle unchecked on, gets away with destroying Ethan. Demon 1 does respond, but again, time ticking and a lot of bodies to find. 4 still standing, make it against just the 2 now. jawgemo and Com, nothing to be done here. Beautiful work from Fnatic.
And people to be in the right position.
EG trying to get a little proactive this time around. Classics in a frenzy for Demon 1, but that's all she wrote. And you can see how hyper-aware Fnatic are of this, sitting very deep. We are seeing that Marshall back out, but plenty of rifles to supplement too. That's going to be handled, and they're trying to get that trap piece again. Derke does fall away, but they are very heads up about this. Fnatic looking very composed after some, I guess, of these pieces have caught teams out. EG was able to make a lot of these work very well. However, this time Derke is on the case, and the second they crest that corner, they're more than likely dead.
Themselves a wide open A site here, other than Com. Only a classic in hand. Derke still trying to farm up. A couple of kills here with the Marshal. We know it's usually the cornerstone of round 2 sort of purchase from Fnatic, but he will get an upgrade here with 4 bodies on the other side. I think rightfully so. We'll try and prioritize the showstopper progress.
It's still being quite cautious on the side. There is a player there. I think that's Com, just kind of tucked up towards the top side of the A site. Trade, not bad. That's a rifle, not completely available.
Really?
Oh God, hold on, hold on. Boostio's going nuts. There's a rifle and a Marshal now recoverable within range. Luckily for them, they've got Chronicle and Leo digging in their heels. This round should not have been a problem, and Chronicle is making that the case. Time now. Not a lot to play with, but a little bit of movement here for Demon 1. What can he do? Alpha and Leo just about slipping through at the end of that door, maybe finding a little bit of a gap to work with, but listen to that clock ticking. He has to give away his position. And Alpha sitting deep. Leo making sure he's not slipped the side just yet, and now they know it. Beautifully played by Fnatic in the end, but there were dangers made there.
It wasn't actually even here with...
Though. Let's see what they've got coming out for us here. Fnatic probably going to take their time, and I told a lie. There's no time to be taken. Derke has already taken down Boostio, and that's a C site on a platter. Boostio, a couple of times now getting punished early.
See as well how much control they really receive off his utility here. So it's going to pull Com towards the entrance of B and also jawgemo over towards C, but actually preemptively Ethan's headed this way as well. I guess on the back of Demon 1's forward position on rubble. Fnatic on the back of the opener. Probably identified the correct thing, which is actually there's a gap towards B. Retrieve the orb for the time being. Fnatic really waiting out aggression.
So taking the toll for the ults really coming through as well. Gonna get that in hand. Leo only 1 away now. Chronicle 2 off, building up very nicely. And there's that kind of late round aggression coming out from EG, but look at who's waiting. Chronicle so heads up from Fnatic. They knew exactly what EG wanted to achieve. Ethan though can't do anything about it. Alpha slides in, takes him out of this. And now, well, B was looking likely. Oh, jawgemo can't do enough. Desperate attempt, but there's still 3 alive for Fnatic. 20 seconds now. Spike does need to cross, and it makes it there. Alpha gets there safe.
How much damage EG are really going to be able to do here?
Derke, unafraid. Stepping through A pretty quickly, clearing as he goes. Boostio just be trying to sit a little deeper this time. But Derke could go for a little bit of pressure on this. He's sitting quite deep on the A side, so no one's really there to help Boostio here, so he's got to be careful to not go down first.
Derke digging a little deeper here, though. Fnatic still going through the motions. Like I said, actually playing very slowly here, waiting out some of these beats from evil geniuses, and once again, Boostio punished.
Now what can the others do? Any chance on this? I mean, it looked initially like that A kind of exec was coming in, but they've kind of adjusted around towards B. Initial attempt denied. Pop flash goes in. Ethan tries to come through. Boaster going to find him. Nice work from Fnatic, keeping everything tied up. No opportunities here for EG. jawgemo and Demon 1. Okay, that's not bad, but it's a lot of work to be even considering this dangerous.
Cover going out.
So yeah, Demon 1 getting a little bit ahead of jawgemo here. Will fall, Leo will clean it up. Very clean anti-eco here.
But Derke, but again, could be just take that similar space he's been doing, set that precedent that he will be taking this space every single round.
Operator on the other side of the map here, Boaster. Anyone really in any sort of risk. jawgemo's paused for the time being, but Boostio again.
He's got to stop this.
Yeah.
He's going to be kicking himself. Again, Boostio's been incredible to watch.
Absolutely.
But here, it feels like he's getting a little ahead of himself, wants to be that difference maker.
It feels like they're hunting him.
I mean, Derke's been on that case every single time. He's absolutely had him dead to rights. Now, the lean towards the site, though. Look at the progress. Nice hold there from Com. Going to take away Derke from this, but they still continue to commit. Spike's going to go down. The Viper's Pit's going to come up. That's in, obviously, off the back of Chronicle, making lovely early progress.
Does jawgemo check for Boost? Boaster's not spotted him either. Did they both pop into smokes there at the same time?
I'm not sure, but
I think Boaster went into Astral form.
jawgemo's just slipped through. This
I mean, there's an alarm bot here anyway, but Alpha can be swung onto.
Flash, really good timing. Does he want to make the most of it? Yes! Great work from jawgemo. The flash was perfect to get Alpha. And now Boaster, I mean, his position's a little weird. Coming through from Link, I guess jawgemo might even consider that. But the other two, remember who's still standing? Leo and Chronicle. Nasty little players. The bait on the door. The late time through, but there they are. Chronicle and Leo holding this down. And they're running low on time. They're running out of players. Fnatic still...
Scoreline here.
Okay, looks quite simplistic from Fnatic, just clean into the site. Obviously a set piece, smokes up, everything that they need, and the plant should follow. Oh yeah, nowhere to go on that one really, Com. Chipped away at pretty early, but has to respect this. Spike is down. Stingers, couple of sheriffs. Where's that danger going to come from? Demon 1 actually popped knives. That's a little much. Alpha making light work of both of them. Ethan down very low as well. Just not enough threat coming through from this comp. Gonna get caught up. Lovely from Fnatic again. Just dealing with it here. Live into this one. Fnatic with, once again, a brutal piece towards C. And Boostio has to play this right. He's been struggling to find his footing here.
Playing much further back here. The lockdown available, but pop preemptively here, so EG aren't really gonna gain much off this, even if the paint shell lands as well. Boostio falls once again.
He's finding nothing here. Sight's theirs. Demon 1 on the flank, sure, but he's gonna get past Chronicle, who is hitting big form, and the stall from him is sublime. Yeah, stunned up, he's trying to get away, he does so as well. Readjust quickly, thinking quick on his feet. Turns the flash, he's still standing, he's still firing, and he's still taking two down. Ethan finally trades it, but by now, what are you meant to do? You're a mile away from the site.
Round's done. You can see on Ethan's face as well, this is getting a little bit frustrating. Look at what it takes to even try and dig Chronicle out of that position. And I'm not sure if just the game plan is completely off here, but Fnatic, it's bread and butter. They're not really doing anything special right now. It's not as if they're resorting back to that choreography that we've seen them employ so many times.
Now they've got a death grip on this game. Mar everything they've tried to achieve here. Back to business. Fnatic testing the waters and that quick pivot back towards A. Well, for now.
Fault line set up. Either mound or outside B here. Might just see the double satchel in once again. Boombot doesn't take contact actually, and Derke is just going to be posted up here. Will be able to retrieve the orb. And options are plenty now. With two members of Fnatic already pushed up towards rubble, past the doorway even, and nobody from EG over on this side of the map.
Does Fnatic double pump? They could, technically. I mean, this is on Fnatic. They can paint this picture however they feel. EG just trying to mirror them around the map, but they're going to be behind the curve. Little slowdown here from Fnatic to try and clear things meticulously, but now they're going to take towards the side. Paint shell goes in. Smokes are up. There's 5 players standing up towards the top of A. If they try and waterfall out off the back of a flash, it could be pretty tasty, but Derke's position actually could be very valuable. 4 slightly deeper. EG take back towards the site. 30 seconds now. Derke delivers towards Demon 1. Showstopper set, he's still going to do it all himself! Montage playing against the big boys. Derke is just built a little different. Fnatic up.
Fnatic punishing the extremities, addressing the backline. We're just not seeing any of the positives that we've seen from EG.
They're struggling to find any of this impact. Testing over towards Mound. Derke consistently has been finding this pick as well. I mean, he's been consistently killing everyone, if I'm being honest. jawgemo is the one trying to hold a little bit of that space and territory on the C site. We've got Demon 1 pushed up deep towards A. Beyond that, it's patience from Fnatic.
I mean, bear in mind, last time we saw EG here versus Foot, Boostio put up the kill record at a VCT Masters event, 35 kills. And the pace at which they were playing versus Foot, you could tell there was a difference in respect. They were happy to take the fight to them. Here, EG, it feels like they're up against the ropes from the get-go.
Yeah. Flash, noted players. Demon 1's got to get the timing right on this. He's going to be known to be close by as well. They're running the clock very low, 35 seconds. They haven't fully committed just yet. There's the first challenger. Demon 1 holding his ground, though. And the spike, where are you going with this? Is it a B finish? They've got to get a move on. 25 seconds here. Fnatic are running this so late. Again, look at the spike. 18 seconds now. Derke does find comp.
But EG is scrambling to see. B's been left wide open other than Ethan.
He's noted it, but he's down to 18. But the player who can make the difference is Demon 1. He's got to land the shot, though. He's up against Derke. He can't do it. Ball coming down with 6 seconds remaining. Boostio maybe save the day. jawgemo's there. They're trying the best they can. Finally! Finally! They get the run-ups there. He's playing a little bit more towards connector. He's playing with a stack. It's a 4-man lean towards A, leaving jawgemo in a really precarious position. He's got Boaster sitting super deep on the other side. They've given up the B site. The pressure's gonna come back in and Boaster wins the fight. jawgemo's gone down. They've got so much control on this. Very few avenues of approach. Back in for EG and a pivot. Straight over towards C. This is gonna be heard. The door's obviously gonna be noted. And Com? I mean, he's got a bulldog. What are you meant to do with this?
And Derke's been posted up in the lurk as well. There's 3 members of EG on B site.
They've got no idea. Now they do. Demon 1 turns around on a dime. Okay, that's kind of surprising that went that way, but fair play. Even numbers now. Aren't going to be coming down much faster here. EG creeping pretty close, though. Leo's called Boostio. It's just getting chaotic now. Chronicle trying to at least keep this favorable to Fnatic, which they've done.
That covers the spike as well. The pit spreads over default here. EG in a 2v3, but
no
lost to navigate their way through.
No dogs. So little for them to play with. Com's got nothing as well. It's just the guns in their hands. What are you meant to do with this one? Oh, an attempt. Yeah, and it's going to fall. Chronicle set this up to perfection. I think Com knows it. He can't do anything about it. Fnatic, again, the pace in which they are pivoting around this map is just unbelievable. Com just needs to back away and try and keep himself standing, but Fnatic looking very good, Mike. Instantly replying.
Let's see if, obviously, Demon 1 down.
One away, I think, from the Blade Storm, but look at the early challenge. Okay, Demon 1's going to land that. That's going to be knives available.
Is that the first blood they've found?
It feels like it, and not one that's instantly traded potentially, but then Alpha's on the case. A little bit of a follow-up from Chronicle here, but he's gone down. EG going to be winning out the brawl here. Leaving just Boaster alive. One is low, so there's a real possibility on that. The follow-ups get very, very tricky here. jawgemo already taking a lot of space away. It's going to be very tough for Boaster.
jawgemo hear him?
I think Boaster seems very
Yeah,
aware.
Boaster's got the awareness that jawgemo might be there, but jawgemo's not caught him slip through. I mean, I'm worried if he's given the plant, honestly.
Same. Easy to underestimate Boaster, but certainly been doing well for himself here. He's given a lot of time to play with, too. Ideally, in like a 1v3, you want to find that pick, right? If you can get one, suddenly becomes game on, but being given that chance, very unlikely. And he's toying with them, drawing him in towards that B. And he's nowhere there. I mean, just popping down in a smoke on C, he's keeping him guessing.
He's got plenty of time to play with as well, and EG aren't going to expect him to have made this much progress.
You can see where they're pinging.
Yeah, I was going to say, Boostio
30 seconds
didn't catch the slip through spawn either, but going to be close enough potentially here to hear if Boaster does make a step. Yeah, they're clearing back towards 8.
Yeah, I think this might be
Overcooked.
Yeah, the timing, the window of timing's closed for C. Now this isn't bad though. Missed that chance. Okay, Boostio's got it. That's 2. Straight in. Demon 1 needs this. jawgemo's in a whole lot of danger. Lovely work from him. Oh, but the spray's still going to catch Demon 1, but jawgemo at least free of that. We'll be able to find a trade. That's caused so many players out already. Boostio suffered for that one. But again, eyeing up B, they're still taking that mid progress. You've got Alpha holding the flank, holding that extremity, making sure no one gets too far ahead. There's that first sign of intent towards B, at least, obviously, taking down the turret.
Fnatic once again going through the motions, though. Step by step through the protocol list. Ethan's going to have his hands full. Does have a flash here. I'm curious of when he invests that. Potentially behind the poison orb now. Yeah, it's going to come through. Will catch. Information here, but I don't see anybody from EG moving yet.
Yeah, maybe a little nervous to leave anyone isolated, but again, this is a lot on Ethan's shoulders.
Same committed position you saw Boostio in as well.
Yeah,
a problem being Boaster, yeah, he's
selling.
Yeah,
he's selling it really well as well. Just maybe denying that TP from jawgemo, a little bit of contact towards main. It's kept the players there, but they need some support here. Ethan is desperately trying to play his life. A little bit of help comes in, but mistimed on that. Spotted again. Chronicle closing the gap now. 77 HP. He's still coming out on top of this one. Closing down. Yeah, Leo's got him dead. Ethan didn't have a leg to stand on in that. The support was so far away. 10 seconds, but it's fine. They've got a plant coming in. Com getting a little bit deeper, but did he get noted? Did he get hurt? Next time around, there's so much util. Yeah, I feel like they may know.
Lockdown comes through though. Chronicle, does he get aggressive behind the divide?
Temptation, surely.
Com's not expecting it.
There he goes. Bye-bye, Chronicle. And now they need to get towards that spike. Can they get this defuse going in time? Boaster, the first one to try and find the challenge. Leo sprays in. Boaster's got the defuse down. And now just Boostio. He's found Boaster. He ain't going to find any more. Fnatic, double digits on first.
Line.
But you're not... I'm going to be honest. I think there's 2 ways this goes. Sometimes it's easy. Yeah, it's easier on a team potentially to lose quickly than have a drawn-out, horrific game. But then again, confidence, right? Does EG then just get shattered? That's what I'm worried about. We'll talk about that later. For now, it's a patient beginning regardless. EG are taking their time, taking a bit of a tour. Yes, progress on jawgemo here. But Fnatic not in any particular hurry to make much happen. They have a firm lead in this 10 rounds to their name. Could not ask for a better start for them. Doing exactly as prescribed on a map like this. Derke having to potentially respect this map, unless he's got some support.
Maybe actually some information off the back of Leo. Once that door drops. Not going to come through just yet though. Derke might dip his toes.
Bloody hell, it's Derke doing so much damage. Fnatic want this map done. They want to go on to map 2. They want to get out of here. They want to get to that next game in front of them. Boostio's being bullied. And that's 11. And that's a flawless start here.
Wait.
Yep.
If you were curious.
Just if you were wondering. Quick heal. Pit stop for Demon 1. Scary, isn't it, when Alpha's doing those sort of things?
But they note the force early on as well. The fact that Demon 1 doesn't fall to the Marshall shot there is a big indicator to Fnatic. That one not as clean.
Sitting way more passive now, giving the reins over to Chronicle.
Blinded.
Trying to test the waters elsewhere as well.
There.
jawgemo trying to make a little bit of progress towards A here. Smoke will be noted. Leo and Derke are still in a position to maybe do some damage on the way in. Boostio posted up in this lurk once again outside C. But 30 seconds left on the clock with a force here. You want to see EG make a decision and make it quickly.
30 seconds left.
Looks like that might just be C site.
They've got they need to secure the site and deep.
I mean, look at the utility they have to cross.
Yeah, this is
There's
horrific.
a star, alarm bot, 2 nano swarms, and Alphas here.
I feel like Alpha's going to at least, I feel like 1 maybe. Yeah, bye-bye, bye-bye. Welcome to the blender. Alpha teed up for success. They need to get that spike down. 8 seconds now, can't get any more. Actually, EG making a go of this one.
Up.
There's a little bit of something left in them, but Derke's got a rifle, as does Leo. So this is far from out of the woods just yet. Won't coming through from the connector side. And look at the HP. jawgemo low, Com pretty low. It's Ethan who can really be the one to take that brunt of this.
Got plenty of time, though, for Leo to come back and clear spawn. He might just meet Com. If he continues, he's actually peeling back towards Derke.
Okay, Derke gets a clean fight on the first. No swing off it. jawgemo not close enough. That's lovely from Com, though. Comes back around to find Derke, leaving Leo. Now 1v2, they are low. jawgemo 25, 21 for Com. He's just not cleared the right corner. It was a bit of guesswork, but he guesses correctly for that jump through.
Plant's not good for Com, though. He has to swing off this.
He's got 2 seconds as well on the horn. Come on. That's up there, Leo!
No time.
Break in the heart, almost. Has to back away, but very, very close.
Actually, Leo tucked into the corner. Thought he was...
You know, we wait and see. What do we have here for Fnatic, though? Guardian out for Alpha, Sheriff, and a Ghost. Okay, so not masses, but a stack. So can they get a little chaotic? It looks like EG might be aware of this. Look at where they're sitting on the other side. Have an indicator given off the back of maybe the smokes. A little bit of pressure coming through. Oh, God. The timing. Oh,
he's
God,
just
the
giving
timing!
up the angle.
Spike down. I got the spike.
The timing on that, man. What are you meant to do?
I mean, they're swapping spike.
Yeah.
It's just heartbreaking to see some of the situations EG find themselves in the opening map of the series as well, no less.
Yeah. Rattles you. One small benefit. Yeah, I guess those rifles aren't so easy to get into hand, but they're down to 50 seconds and they're so split across this map.
Doesn't matter. You almost favor the numbers of Fnatic with how they've already rotated preemptively here.
It's not particularly clean.
Yeah, can't pin him down. Not noted as of yet, though.
Oh,
Chronicles won a classic versus a Vandal 1v1.
Get me
He's
out
got
of
a
this
snake
map.
bite.
Get me out of this
He
map.
can slow it down.
Oh, dear. Okay, oh, this is horrible.
Somehow.
This is horrible. Oh, no! This round is nightmare-worthy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Fair play. Yeah.
It's a...
Fnatic are making themselves look like, of course, as always, the team to beat. Derke, they're so blind, and they're still winning the fight, apparently. That seems unbelievable. Oh, they want it over and done with, and it almost is.
Derke just keeps pushing. He's laughing on the player cam. It's just Boostio left, Sheriff in hand. Before a Fnatic to find, Derke seals the deal on a 13-3 to open this series, Lauren.
Yeah, this one.
Opportunities away.
Okay, so wait, they're getting very aggressive on this. Yeah, it's an evacuation from Fnatic. They want to get out of there. Leo just going to get to safety, and it's all north side. But they've cleared everything.
And they get the orb here.
Coming back through, though. Let's look at the pace in which Fnatic do this quick. Okay, no mistakes on that one. Straight on in, clear everything out. It's all theirs. Now, there's going to be a lot of players very aware of this, but they don't have the weaponry. Keep in mind, it's Spectres, it's bits and pieces. It's a Guardian. Alpha doing cleanup duty.
Demon 1 missed his smoke. It gave it an open sightline towards Rogue.
That's very unfortunate. As Ethan and jawgemo trying to make something happen for themselves here. Do a little bit of damage. And very unlikely to get much more out of this.
Planted.
And it actually makes it even worse because they don't have to use the lockdown. Fnatic were probably willing and able to do so, but they can bank it now. jawgemo, Sheriff and the Spectre, one off the showstopper himself, but look how disconnected Fnatic are from this plant. Leave Chronicle posted up here. Actually, this will put him one away from the Rolling Thunder as well.
Yep. They're going to have so much to work with. Beautiful. And you're right, one away. And I'm kind of glad that, you know...
It's back into some of the gameplay you see here from EG.
Here we go. That's a potential fight to be had. Not going to get noted. Follow-up as well. And okay, jawgemo's chasing. Oh, the moves! Oh, Derke's got the moves! He dodges so well. The trade is there for Demon 1, so it's a bit of a back and forth. They've done initial damage, but again, I want to talk bigger picture, rolling back to even to map 1. I need to see Boostio play safe as well. Looking vulnerable if they keep going for these 4-play hits somewhere, if they're trying to start to exploit that. But Fnatic now without Derke, how do they approach this?
Almost anticipating further aggression here. Fnatic, I think, with the right read there. They're waiting for EG to explore towards main, then maybe rotate a player away. Ethan does have the Rolling Thunder. And he's actually drifting back this direction. So Boostio will be left to anchor. Still lots of tools available for Fnatic though, with that first blood. Going through. I was going to say, yeah, Com's got to be careful here.
He's dead. He's so dead.
I mean, the Rolling Thunder came through a little too late as well. They have Com staying there to try and play off the back of it, but a response here, Demon 1 catches a little bit of a speed boost on the way out here. Ethan's found the first one.
He's in so much trouble, he's so dead though. They just offset the pace there, but the plant is yet to go in. It's still a 2v3, 10 seconds now. The cross, not particularly safe. Demon 1 just dipped away from it. And Leo wants to try and create that support, create that safety himself. Put his body on the line for it, and the plant's now going to come down. Leo, Alpha, and Boaster. Lots to be done here. Still, beautiful hold from Leo there, making sure that plant is safe. And Alpha signs it at the end.
Another opportunity here for Fnatic. If they have the read, they can get towards Derke's showstopper, Boaster's orbital strike, 2 away from Leo's ultimate as well.
And it's a gamble stack from EG, right? Like, he's coming back. Do what they can. It's a completely free site for Fnatic as well. So much kit to be played with. Yeah, obviously Chronicle invested his relatively recently, but beyond that, super comfortable. Plant gonna go in. Chronicle takes a little bit of chip damage. But this is where the bulk of EG is coming from, so it's going to be Alpha, clean work, overwhelmed. Boostio's going to take him down. Leo next to be brought in, decides doesn't want to be on a platter for them. And Kong, oh, the timing with the shot's good, hold on. Still got a little bit of time to work with on this one. Leo now pulled back further, but he knows that crunch is coming in eventually. Can he get that kill in time? No. Now the pressure starts to mount. Derke taken down to 65. Can they close the gap in time? Leo's found Com and created a little bit of safety, but you can see the threat. You can see they had to invest the ult to deal with it. Leo's held them back at the door, and Leo not allowed. Yep. Oh, wait, what?
Boostio?
Boostio got that kill? I mean, we know about the trap piece. Clearly, so did EG. Boostio putting up big numbers. Com by his side. Fnatic just got deleted. Boostio's here, hold on. Yeah, okay, spots player, he's gonna have to fall away.
But bear in mind, that's Boostio on a killjoy posted up in front of the door in Sands with an operator, by the way. I mean, it's just lunacy.
I think he's got the lockdown, right? Yeah,
Got the Hunter's Fury and the orbital strike as well.
Yeah, they're waiting for this. Okay, gonna force him out there. Boostio's gonna catch Chronicle. That's massive. Trade comes out though, Jungler's gonna go down? How did he get caught on that? Okay, Hunter's Fury. This is all just kind of shots in the dark, though. It gets cleared through by Tower. Derke going to retake that position, wait it out. 4v4 now. Loss of jawgemo on one side and Chronicle on the other. The cross gets trickier for Fnatic now without Chronicle to be able to facilitate a little bit, and it leaves Boostio with a chance of the cross. Lockdown coming in. This is just chess games between the two. The timing on the cross, it's rough. Going to draw out the ult. Back and forth, countering. But the plant's going to come in, and Boaster's made it safely back towards Tower. Boostio just knowing the player sat towards that cubby. Derke's in danger. And darts on his forehead.
Got Nano to clear him as well, but Boostio holding the angle here. Finally, will put it out, but it's a little deep, and Derke's able to shoot it.
Uh-oh. You better hit this shot, Boostio, if he comes around that corner. He's just holding space. Oh, there it is! Big boy Boostio doing some work here, but still, the molly
It took them
on the
so
spike.
long.
They have just got so little time to play with him. They need to close down these kills right about now, and well, need to maybe get them done a little earlier. Com already going to get towards that defuse, going to keep Alpha busy as best he can. That's Demon 1's job. Oh, the spray down is already going to get it to half. Demon 1's there, but do they have time?
There's no time.
This defuse, it's going to be so close. They've got it! They've got it! Heroics! Okay, back to business. We've got a game on our hands now. 4-3, it's starting to heat up. This is what we wanted from this map. Close. Forcing Fnatic into those big games. Seeing the depth of EG here. What a moment for Boostio to start hitting that peak. Starting to hit that form. And having a little bit of a tough time on map 1. This time forced away. Early contact made. Sand overwhelmed by Fnatic. And it's going to be Derke to find Demon 1. Trade comes in. Com going to take down Boaster. But look on the other side. There's Smoke Snap! And he gets him. Bringing Derke back down to earth. But did he see the second? Surely he noted the second player.
I don't think he does know.
Okay, well, Chronicle's got a little bit of a chance. They come flying out. Trade comes in. Ethan there. Ethan with the follow-up. And now Alpha goes down. EG!
Leo and Chronicle are going to be able to farm an orb here early on.
Watching here. Watching here.
Okay, you just heard that kind of flying around the map. Now, big info. That should really confirm it. Still not giving away too much here, but this should be very telling. The amount of presence coming through. You've got 3 players from EG, Ethan with a lovely little stall on this as well.
A lot of utility dump though, and Fnatic are able to really limit the amount of damage or value gained by EG here. Fnatic will take the space. Early round protocols looking much better for EG though. On the back of that pressure in A main, they're actively clearing dish.
Indeed, this is going to start working down some Fnatic's utility, right? They're already starting to get a little stretched in this. Derke can be held back again. Old's going to find very little. It's not going to fully stretch akee. I think it just got Ethan, so not bad, but still not great. 30 seconds here, starting to run out of time, Mike. They need to get towards the site, and there's just, they're struggling.
Spike's not even out of the smoke on sand yet. Derke has to pop here with the satchel, but get lots of players face this way. Boaster finds a second though.
Big trade from Boaster. They're taking down Ethan. That's pretty big. The cross still not safe. They've got to make it through here. And Com's watching this one. That cross is looking impossible. I think Fnatic have run out of time on this. Yeah, they absolutely have. With Alpha going down 7 seconds now, they can't make it to sight. This round just crumbling in front of them. The stall was fantastic from EG.
I mean, Ethan gets ulted on site here. Yes, the sand smoke goes up very midway through that execute.
And coming back into this, they've got a little bit of a force buy, really. It's not great. You've got a couple of rifles. It's far from perfect. Ult for Chronicle, though, so that could be quite nice to see if they bring that into effect. He's got to be a bit careful here. jawgemo's positioning. And Boostio watching that cross. He's in the right place. He's starting to become that ever-present person on this. Right place, right time for him. Not far from the lockdown either. But Fnatic playing a little patience. Contact made. jawgemo going to respect that this time. Sit a little deeper.
Anything on the back of the utility activating here. jawgemo does have the showstopper, so Fnatic shouldn't funnel in towards tower, but he might get caught here with the pinch. Fnatic have slipped through. They're on site.
They've slipped the net. Can jawgemo find anything with this? He's in so much danger. He doesn't know what's safe. Boostio's going to find him a little bit of a safety net. Taking down Alpha ain't bad at all. But now look at the threat. Look how deep they can post this. Oh, jawgemo's still alive. He looked dead to rights, and he's absolutely not. Shot in hand, he flies into Derke. Boostio holds and delivers. Fnatic faltering. So when they didn't have that synergy, I hope this doesn't happen to them here, Fnatic. I want a competitive game for both teams. I don't want them to start faltering like this. For now, coming back in with what they can afford, and it ain't much. Struggling to get a grip on EG here. A couple of ults very close by. They could have a big round coming up soon, but I mean, they don't have many rounds left to play with.
Trying to protect the purchase for obviously round 12. Other side of EG. Sitting very comfortably now. Haven't had to rely on the lockdown. Demon 1 now 2 away from the orbital strike as well. So potentially lots of options in the final round. So we're going to try and probably prioritize the showstopper for Derke. Boaster's only 1 away.
Second goal beat. Boostio doesn't get checked on, and he's so confident, he's so quick. Takes out Boaster with ease. That smoke's now gone, but again, they're already leaning towards A. It's a quick reaction, but look at these positions from EG, Mike.
Yeah, deep control on the south side, so they're in a great position to retake A. They can concede the plant here, sorry.
Okay, do they get that safe drop down, though? Yep, Chronicle trying to make the cross with that spike. There's that reflex coming back in. Beautiful from Ethan, sheer control. 13 seconds. Fnatic aren't making much of this round. Leo is your danger man, and he's dead. Ethan coming alive with jawgemo. EG looking out of this. It's Fnatic, right? They got old school. They should be able to use this well. jawgemo. Oh, come off it! He's found 2. Yeah, get out of there. You've done some serious damage. Derke gone and Alpha gone now.
Late round options as well for EG. Lockdown available. Rolling Thunder here for a retake. Just want to see EG sit back a little deeper here. Fnatic looking to continue onto A site. Problem being there's lots of EG bodies here. Stun good, but Leo's not cleared.
Okay. Oh,
he's noted now.
Yep. Chronicle coming around to help him out because Leo's in serious danger. Drawing the attention away. jawgemo forced into this. Com there as well. It's all getting a little bit mad out here. Chronicle and Boaster fighting back massively. Ethan can't handle it. Fnatic digging deep this time. 3v2. Lockdown gonna come in.
The lockdown's so shallow, though.
Yeah, Boostio trying to close that gap. Does he find Boaster? Jump spot, nice from Boaster. Gonna probably note him. Force him forward. Boaster's dead. And now Chronicle on the line, 21 HP. He's fallen. Boostio, the little bulldog, ripping him. Limb from limb, and now Leo. The smoke's in place, but Fuse started. It ain't stopping. Boostio's just holding this down. Oh, he's been caught just at the end. And now there's problems for Demon 1. Still another smoke to go. He's gonna put it close. Another spray, praying. Demon 1 down low. He's got it. He's only got it. Finds him in the end. Does EG get the start they wanted here, though? Pressured and punished. Perfect work coming out. Trying to get those follow-up players. Comp's gonna find one back, but Derke is in aim training. Just dropping bodies. That pain shell could be dangerous for Comp. He's fine. Well, fine's a strong word for what he is right now. He's dead. Derke, stunning start. We've seen a... He's gonna fall away from this. Find that next angle to sit to. See him creeping close. Lovely. Nice from Alpha. Another chance. Not going to get it that time. Has to start falling back. Doesn't want to give anything up here. Chance for a pinch coming in through tower, though. Keep that there in your mind. Boostio. Oh, dearie me. It's all gone a bit wrong here. Lovely from Alpha. Can't make much more of it. 5.
Boaster just committed towards spawn here, able to smoke off both sides. And yeah, looks like they might just take the fight.
That's a long-awaited fight there. Follow-up not so clean though. There's escape.
Gets away?
Yep, 15 HP. He's still alive.
It's a good paint shell as well, actually coming through. jawgemo, he finds a kill on Chronicle retreating back through sand.
Yeah, the kind of counter pressure coming in through from Dish.
I mean, I know the paint shell going through, that forces Boaster back, but Chronicle then, I don't know if he goes up the rope. He falls on the retreat back out of A main.
Oh, look at the...
Boaster might catch
this. Doing a double pump. Yeah, but he's got a stinger. It's not enough. A little too close to the corner, and Com's going to clear it pretty cleanly. Putting Leo next in the driving seat of this round. Alpha trying to maybe make his way around the north side, but Leo's got a bulldog, full kit of util. Doesn't get noted, actually. Oh, what is that? jawgemo half in the air, just flying through, and Alpha's going to keep that rifle.
You're going to try and hold in here for an exit, but this is actually big because it gets Com 1 off the Hunter's Fury, Demon 1, 2 off the Orbital Strike. So 2 ultimates that EG have pinned a lot of attacking rounds in terms of set pieces here. I mean, jawgemo's very low, actually. He's 8 HP. And Ethan's a little ahead of him here. Don't want to see them actually drop these rifles with the credits you see on the left side of your screen here. A little bit concerning. It shouldn't be in range of the spike anyway here.
Alpha go for a little bit of a look.
He's more conscious, just wants to hold on to this.
That's fair. The buys, where were they? There they are now, though. Derke, a lovely connection on the first com, going to fall down. That's a little piece of the kit that EG depends upon, removed above a minute 30. This now should change that dynamic of what they go for.
Try and counter this by finding some space in A main, but a weird setup here from Alpha. Some utility in the choke point here, and Dish uncovered as of yet, but him and Leo, I guess, ready to swing out here. Stim actually bounced off the alarm bot, but still EG find themselves on site.
Okay. So
now, if they can retreat behind these smokes as well.
Do they get the time?
I was going to say, actually.
Yeah.
Nobody from Fnatic even coming through to spam on the backside of this, so almost a rehearsed retake to come through here for Fnatic potentially.
Let's see how perfected this is, though. First player to step forward is going to be Alpha, trying to clear out the players on the side. It's going to be jawgemo. Everyone else sitting a little bit deeper. You start seeing the fight towards those backlines coming from Leo. jawgemo taking a little bit of a look to the right side of the smoke. He's going to see Chronicle for sure taken out by Chronicle, and now Fnatic take that next step. Masses of advantage when it comes to the body simply online. Ethan, what a shot, though. By Demon 1 here, overwhelmed in the end. Now Leo starts to pressure. Diffuse started. Alpha not going to be stopping that one either. All down to Boostio now. Oh my word, what an attempt. But Alpha held his nerve, held down the diffuse. Fnatic make...
As if they were relying on Like I said, a rehearsed retake coming through. Same setup once again as well. So Alpha looking to do a little bit of chip damage here with his util in the choke point. The other 4 members of Fnatic over towards B site right now.
She's got the showstopper online. EG, looks like the pace shift again towards the site. They want to try and... It looks very similar to before.
I mean, do we see the adjustment now with the orbital strike available? Like I said, the Molly's here, the Hunter's Fury's here, plenty of post-plant tools available. Nano Swarms will go in.
Ethan.
There's nobody actually reflanking towards the south side here, so Boaster's finally coming through tree, but it's a lot for him to handle.
Yeah, and the timing's going to be nuts. If he gets it or not, though, jawgemo is dead to rights. Derke's going to take the space, post it,
He gets a second!
He finds Ethan, huge! Boaster now makes his debut as well, clearing that back line. This is gorgeous from Fnatic. That's the team we were waiting to see. Clinical on the retake.
A beautiful
Completely the one we see, obviously the plan in, Stingers, Sheriffs. Classic as well for Boostio. I mean, he was pretty good with it on the first map. On the other side, of course, that purchase looking really nice with Fnatic. Still going to have that operator for Derke. A whole lot of kit. Alpha 1 away from ult. Boaster already got his there. Chronicle 2 off 2. Just going walkabout. Slowly closing towards that B side, but I mean, no particular hurry on this. Derke's still around as well.
Jones invested very deep, actually. Don't even think he'll have a chance to spot anything towards tower or pressure Derke off this angle. Derke will spot the knife, though. He's already posted up back on this angle. No smoke to cover just yet, either.
Oh, the timing makes me nervous. Does he just take a straight shot? No, he's actually holding off from that. jawgemo going to invest his, and actually this is a big investment here. jawgemo just going to take all the space he's being given. That could be one. It is, but the trade's there. Chronicle not going to go down either. Stays, holds, and now they're in real problems. They're investing so much, doubling down, tripling down, and they can't get past Fnatic, holding them back perfectly. Calm and Demon 1 left with a Sheriff and a Stinger, and that's all about she wrote. Yes, an ult there for Demon 1, but is this really where you use it? Could need one of those Demon 1 rounds here. He is going to invest it. This is everything that they had for EG.
Wait,
He's
what?
pushed out to a 1v1. Chronicle gets caught, and now it's all on Alpha. That young talent, the young gun, Demon 1 down so low. He's got to land, and he does. Alpha there. Didn't miss. Held his nerve and gets the defuse.
You should dump everything into this. You can understand. Very curious. I mean, maybe just pushes him towards a little more passive position on that flank control. But again, nobody showing anything outside tree here. Alpha with a very deep position as well. Lockdown available. Boaster probably going to be the probe towards B site here. But EG used up both ultimates to counter the lockdown. Fnatic can sit comfortably on that.
Yeah, that's something that's going to sit very nicely in their pocket. Derke undetected, holding this ground, and it looks like a crunch towards A. You've got north and south side coming through, 3 players here. Leo on the site, Derke. Very forced to reveal his hand a touch here, but does he get the safe escape? No, he doesn't. jawgemo, so sharp. Beautiful shot towards Derke. Stall towards the north side. Look at the south, though. They're not out of the woods just yet. Leo, does he get checked on? Playing on site. Very hard to clear here with Chronicle trying to hold his cross. jawgemo's got stunning movement. He flies in for Boaster out of nowhere. Finding 3. Bringing this back in the hands of Fnatic and put it all to Boostio to try and do something with. He's only got 13 seconds. Who wants to plant? Still a molly in that lockdown. Boostio has to go nuclear here. Lock down the zone.
Yeah, he can trade off lockdowns here.
He's got a bit of room to play with, though. Turret's there. It's all on the aim here. He's going to be forced out of position potentially by that molly. Not much to play on the left-hand side. And now he's got some room to work. Molly forces him out. Alpha is just as quick with it. Boaster just set.
Maybe Derke is going to be set in motion here, yeah, with a satchel play. Fnatic once again trying to catch somebody off guard. This is to address the ability EG have to execute on B site here with the lockdown. Fnatic trying to take some of the space towards Arcade and limit EG's control here behind it.
It's going to be Ethan up against at least Derke. Now Leo, now with all that kit there, they want to try and get this dealt with, and it's done. That's going to be Fnatic winning out the big proponent of this round. That one big element that could have maybe turned the tides a little. Now this north side hold from Fnatic makes it very difficult for EG to cross. They just about scramble towards the site. Still Alpha towards tower, doesn't get checked on, gets the punish, gets the follow-up. No third for him though. Boostio and Demon 1 still going to try and put up numbers here. But there's so little safety.
Com slips out. He gets back to Arcade.
But the timing doesn't
He's
get caught.
reflanking tower. Whoa.
But the timing on Boaster here, this is mad. He's got a shot, and he's taking him down. Tap on the spike, though, draws him around. Leo gets brought away, has to deal with it, he can't! Com overwhelms, but it's Chronicle in a 1v2, and the Molly's on the site. So he looks elsewhere for a moment. Can he close the gap on anyone? He can! Com's gone down, 1v1 now. Needs some big work from Demon 1 here, and it can't happen! EG!
Crazy, once again, the EG invests the lockdown on that sort of round, but it pays off this time around.
Boostio's in a whole lot of trouble. Boostio's dead. Fnatic even putting a hit squad to clearing this side. We've seen a couple rounds in a row now. What's the response? Not going to fully clear the utility either. Looks like just power on through close smokes. Cross not going to get caught this time around. All the utility being dealt with. Leo held back, forced away by the... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Michael. This isn't real. Com has no idea. He's got no idea. When does he turn? Does he ever turn? Now it's time to think about the crowd. Now it's time to hear
He's got the
what
Hunter's
they're doing.
Fury though.
Oh my god, this is everything.
Fnatic maybe think they've won this by clearing the backline and there's no Hunter's Fury to play off.
But we've seen these moments before, Mike. I can't think this is all but safe. jawgemo goes looking, he finds Leo. And now what is going on here? Fight on the site, Ethan wins it. The backline now going to start being tested. Ethan's noted it, he knows he's in trouble, he needs the help to come in. They're being overwhelmed on the site. Ethan trying to do everything he can, he's got so much pressure. Com has to sit back, he has to wait. Fnatic have no idea, sends it, no tag. No tag, and no time, EG! Gonna make it up to 12. Com goes completely pressure that got them screwed over early. This time jawgemo outdoes Derke. Early man advantage now. 5v4, they can slow down a bit if they want to. There's still 3 players from Fnatic on this side of the map, leaving it all in the hands of Alpha over towards 8. And EG gonna get Ethan's ult ready to go. It's a big piece of the puzzle. jawgemo only 1 away, as is Demon 1 now.
Fnatic slowly clearing back through underpass as well here, but adjustment in the setup for Alpha. Another one bespoke towards just slowing things down.
He's got the operator, right? Okay. Alpha, operator on site, support is not there yet for him. This is all on the young gun himself. He can't quite get away, but he's got a second lease of life. jawgemo and Boostio in unison, though, taking this one firmly in their hands. It's Boaster and Chronicle to try and deny going to that map 3. It feels inevitable. But the plan yet to go in, now goes down. Boaster creeps a little closer, gets overwhelmed. jawgemo is absolutely thriving in this round as Chronicle, last one alive. First scalp claimed, needs 3 more. Time against him, kit invested. He's got Com, he's got Boostio, he's got nothing. EG taking us to map 3. Now we got a game on our hands.
One of them being NagZ, but
Yeah.
here stepping up towards Alpha. So that counter pick discussion. How much do we see it come into effect here on Split? Early space taken away, actually. Fnatic playing very deep on this.
Yeah, no one's here. So EG will get full step to the site. They've cleared through pretty cleanly towards tower. I think the dog just managed to get around the corner. So they take a fair amount of space. Now, at this point, instantly into the retake and the post plant. Now, looking at what kit Fnatic has, plenty. All the juice in this one. Now, the timing on Boostio here is quite curious. And a swing, lovely double swing actually, puts Derke on the back foot. Counter flash comes in from Leo to try and stem any of that aggression. Where are they going to find this?
No clue.
Oh, bouncing shot from Derke. Ethan's just been deleted. jawgemo's getting back to it. And now you can see that crunch coming in. Com going to take down Chronicle. Hold on! EG starting to work away at Fnatic down to Boaster and Alpha. Trying to work their way back in as well. But look who's waiting. Demon 1 on the side, waits patiently. Contact made! 2 bodies drop. EG get the first pistol here. Okay.
Well, to find some of that online form once again.
If that happens, bloody hell. Okay, we're going to have the two players pushed up pretty close by here. You got a flash from Leo potentially, and a little bit of work maybe to be had from Derke. Okay, they're trying to be drawn in here. Yeah, oh, this is a nice little pocket piece. Ethan, though, instantly deals with that initial threat. jawgemo staying alive.
jawgemo actually nearly satcheled into that paint shell. We'll get healed up, though, Ethan. The regrowth available.
Don't mind the ideas from Fnatic here. I mean, you're on a round of classics, right? You might as well try and make something happen for yourself. Nice little idea. Didn't get what they really wanted. The heal coming through. Everyone's back up to fighting form. Going back in, you're going to be seeing Boaster on the other side. Still has the smoke to invest if he fancies.
There.
Chronicle can catch that cross too, potentially. But again, you're talking about classics, so it's be very difficult. Clearing on it.
Spam Boaster out, actually.
I think they've even noted Chronicle. Absolutely, they have. Yeah, very quick to close down. Do they find the follow-up? Yes, they do. Leo's cleared. EG. Clinical in approach fight. It's down to one. Alpha.
Jesus. How's Alpha getting two there? Yeah, only the one rifle in the hands of Demon 1, the Bulldog here. It's a Stinger and 2 Spectres, so easy trying to protect that purchase to follow this round.
Both could clean up here. Timing's pretty key, though. Keep an eye on the rest of the map. There is slow progress over towards A as well. Not a great deal, but also just getting the feel of each other at this point, kind of getting to know these two sides play.
I mean, I'd argue no progress, because actually they haven't been spotted, so they're not going to bait our rotation here. The utility's unfolded. There's 2 traps, a spy cam spotting deep into heaven as well, so you do want to see these 2 players outside A at least pump a little bit, create a little bit of pressure to Fnatic.
You can see what EG are trying to do, though. They're trying to end towards that A side, potentially, but as you said, with that lack of progress, they're walking into a big unknown.
And due to the fact that they have SMGs, that's why they need to force the rotation, force somebody Fnatic to cross paths with EG in mid here, but Spike's going to regroup. EG might get an opportunity to take a scrap in heaven here.
30 seconds left.
Hello, camera. So cross actually going to be made for jawgemo and Demon 1 towards the site. Alpha's going to catch comp. Spike is on the site,
HP,
though. That's true. Spike's gone down, yeah. So Fnatic, unless something goes terribly wrong, like Demon 1 pops off and Boostio does, they've done more than enough here. Keeping 4 standing, really nice.
Facility is crazy.
Really nice there. It perfectly as to why. It was so well controlled from some of the utility work coming in. And you can see it, I'm pretty sure, almost every round until Alpha does get checked on, right? He's going to be able to kind of keep that control over towards A. There. Looks like early start towards middle for EG, at least on their protocol list. You hear the boombot on the other side trying to rattle on through. Derke waiting with the judge. So, dependent on this timing, could be quite effective. But for now, just working off the back of the smoke. Slow work towards vent.
Same thing applies here, though. If you don't see this utility set up from Alpha pressure here, Fnatic won't feel an awful lot of pressure.
Okay, slippery.
Chronicle's position, he's actually deep enough to find a stun into Mail here as well. Ooh. There's so many little pieces that can come together for Fnatic on the back of that first contact being taken. With 40 seconds left on the clock, by the way.
They're desperately trying to figure this out, right? Get that little bit of a beat on the likes of Fnatic, who are masterful at this, keep in mind. Now the paranoia gets sent. I think it only catches 1, maybe 2. Flash towards Boaster, paint to follow. Cross going to be had as well. Seeker's going to make that pretty secure. And jawgemo with a lovely overwhelm towards Boaster. Site's now theirs. Do they get a safe plant? They don't have full safety from Heaven, CT, anywhere else. Fnatic still have step back here. Chronicle going to get pressured. Handles jawgemo, looks for the follow-up. Demon 1's there! Demon 1's dead! Gorgeous from Chronicle. And now Ethan, Com, and Boostio trying to hold against the favourable numbers here, and Boostio's in no man's land, getting chased around, but Com does well to find Derke. Ethan slips away, and Com tries to fill that void. Now, Flash comes in, turns it, but not well enough. Alpha, he's there on the site, and now Com, what can you do? This is hard work, it ain't gonna happen.
I think Demon 1 was literally like, bro, I'm right here.
Please.
I'm literally right here.
Okay, has he slipped up unnoted? No, I think he's been pinged out. Okay, so they're aware that someone's gotten close. Don't know if it got completely seen in the cam, but you can really see Derke trying to check on this. Com's got himself posted nice and deep, though, so maybe I'll do something with it. Uh-oh, maybe not. Yeah, going to have to show the hand. Looks like they want to try and pressure towards the safe side. And actually, they've done it really nicely timed. That's worked really well. Okay, challenge and falls to Alpha. They're on Stingers and Sheriff, so again, this isn't the big buy for them. 50 seconds. Paranoia going to find no one here. Seeker's going to come through as well, so going to keep checking on what EG are up to. There is the ult coming in as well for Demon 1.
Nobody's dealing with the Seeker for him, though. We slowed down a little bit on the approach. Alpha committed towards a side position. First trip finds nothing. Demon 1 over the top.
That's the Demon 1 you needed, but Alpha's still alive. He's going to make it hard work. He's only going to be able to manage one, actually. 4v2 now.
Is he throwing everything in here?
Yeah, jawgemo just wants to defend, right? It's just... Whoa, he's got him right to the chest. He puts his body on the line for it, and now a 1v3, but it is Leo, and they are working with less. He's got a flash, and he's got a first target. That's not pleasant. That's not pleasant.
Really neutered in that sense.
And Derke's going for a fight over on A main, the extremity as well. Yeah, Com needs to be super careful to not fall in. He's making
Get out of there.
Baiting it. Oh my God, Com!
Okay, don't.
Mad confidence, apparently. Toying with Chronicle and Derke? That's...
And I don't think he even noted Chronicle on the push-up initially. It was just Derke. Derke has slipped through. No way does Ethan catch this.
Yeah, timing's everything now.
Are you serious?
And Ethan's got the spike. He's got support here, though. He's not alone. Derke is.
This is a beautiful collapse, though.
This is nice. We find two first. Hello! Ethan's got him. Okay, opportunities are plenty now towards A, right? That's super open for them. These Bulldogs are going to struggle. Only one for Boaster, 2 rifles, though, between Leo and Alpha. Paranoia could be nice. Nice timing on that. Wants to close in a little. Couldn't quite make it in time. Able to sit back a little safer, but buys a good couple of seconds here. 35 left on the board. As Leo slips the smoke, finds one spray! And gets it! Demon 1 goes down. Way more possible now. 2v3. Boaster's on the side. Ah, he's been dealt with so quickly. 20 seconds, that should be the plan.
Alpha does have a Vandal, though. You can find the first one cleanly. jawgemo offers it up, hands it over.
45. Masses of HP. Blood. Hell. Alpha. Oh, Com's timing there. Nice all work to...
Fnatic switch things up. Big spam coming through, but Ethan.
What a shot! Fully unintentional, it feels, but you take him when you get him, I guess, because Fnatic wanted to get aggressive down middle, and you've taken away the main proponent.
Yeah, they give up a first death as well. No commitment to the swing behind that as well to make sure that there's a trade that happens. Just so, I mean, yeah, EG are stacked here as 3, sure, but Boaster on a judge as well, so he's going to be committed towards a very deep position towards main.
You want to fight it?
Does the Trailblazer spot it out?
Yep. And, wait,
that's in
okay,
middle.
that was in middle. Yeah, Boostio's taken away Boaster. There was another player on the side, though. That is going to be Leo. Still succeeds. Takes down Demon 1. The site's far from secure. And trying to slip the wall against Chronicle. Not going to happen. Ult comes in. Now they're scrambling. 2v2. Alpha and Chronicle up against Ethan and Com. Ult's going to be put in, though.
Alpha did find a kill off that.
The ult as well. He's throwing everything in and the kitchen sink, trying to toy with all the snap to attention from Ethan.
The Seeker!
Oh, bloody hell, Alpha! He's getting chased down by it. And a follow-up from Ethan with the judge. They've extended. What does EG do after this timeout? Fnatic already going to take space. A little bit more committed towards B main this time. Haven't seen them explore this far yet.
Concealment.
Yeah, we'll get the Seekers here. It's that garage orb. Similar setup once again. Chronicle nearly caught off guard, but potential to be isolated here.
He's done really well to get away.
Yeah,
from
he
that,
has.
actually.
Yeah, forced into 2 open angles. EG unable to punish, but jawgemo setting up here. Yeah, look how deep Derke is on stairs as well, with very, very deep control between Boaster and Leo.
Still committing on this A here, yeah, okay, so the players going in is Demon 1. Chronicle going to try and supplement and support on the side, which is going to be Alpha, but Alpha's seeing nothing. Oh, jawgemo flies in! Demon 1 did manage to capitalize on that timing, though, by taking down Alpha. Boaster slips a little deeper. Demon 1's still here.
What?
Dodging, trying to get around it. Fnatic take it back towards the site. A couple of fumbles, it looks like, but 2 players still standing. Boostio and Com.
30 seconds
Spikes down
left.
on the site, 27 seconds. Not easy at all. they find any next step here?
Especially with Leo's position.
Yeah. Boaster is lower HP, but 15 seconds now. Running very low on time. Dropping down together. Derke isolates the first. It's all on Boostio. He ain't got it. Lovely. Safe pair of hands in the end from Boaster there. Got very chaotic on the back. Does add a couple of question marks around maybe Demon 1 down the line. But for now, we kind of just keep that in the back of our minds, sticking on. Maybe just situational.
I mean, the byproduct of a couple of scrappy rounds played out here. Demon 1's on a Guardian in EG's buy round.
Yeah, so's Boostio.
So's Boostio. Yeah, didn't even spot the one on the bottom.
Look how deep Fnatic are going exploring here. First time we've seen them commit behind this even further.
Like I was saying, I wanted to see them take the initiative, take some space away on the other side of the map with this anchor set up towards 8. Fnatic are doing just that, denying space here.
Okay, so that's going to note it, right? EG now know, yes, they pushed up a little deeper, but they're playing patiently on the other side too. They also have a man pushed up towards middle, super deep.
I mean, another key thing to note as well, they forced the adjustment of the Viper Wall. This time around, Com has invested it towards B, cut off just next to Pillar.
They know they're back up now. Do they check? None the wiser. Leo did find Ethan though, so Com's success only keeps us back at a 4-4. The spike goes down.
30 seconds left.
You're looking at the clock, really, 27 seconds. jawgemo maybe banking on finding Boaster. They look like they want to finish on B. You're going to have Boaster and Leo to try and hold them back. jawgemo just on the other side of that smoke. Does he catch your timing? He's going to hear the steps. He went for an audacious play, but Boaster not falling for that. And they pivoted over towards A, over towards Chronicle, over towards Alpha, who's caught the cross. Demon 1 took so much damage. Spike goes into the hands of Boostio, but can he even get the spike down in time? I don't know if he can. He's been denied. Alpha's fallen. Spike is in, but no players to stand and defend it. Fnatic really starting to put EG through their paces.
I said they take away a lot of space here in EG's kind of comfort for a little bit of deeper exploration as forced a round to basically be decided by the clock.
And this looks a little different. 3-2 split, but it's quite pacey. But there's 4 players here from Fnatic. Again, Fnatic will just be leaning on this stack. Alpha is doing wonders without even having to fire a bullet, right? He's doing perfectly holding this down. Now he gets a little tested, though. Again, they are on a lighter buy. You've got that rifle with Com. That's all I'm seeing, but Ethan gonna put that stinger to use. That's how Danger and Boostio trying to activate that lurk himself. Does he catch timing on Boaster recheck-in, or maybe not? They're gonna hear these steps. Derke will relay this information. And Boostio is gonna try and defend towards CT. The cross gonna be watch and pressured. Derke forced away. He fought back into that.
Audacious from Derke.
He's got backup now, but obviously that's just way off the timing. Demon 1 might be able to punish these two. The young gun who's not fully had that same form we've seen online, and it will be once again absent. Leo outdoes. Gives him a big shot into this round. Again, note the weaponry they have.
Com has a rifle to work with here, but it's just a stinger and a sheriff in the hands of Ethan and Boostio. Flash is good, proactive here. Com finds a kill.
Lovely synergy between the two, still being proactive into these post plants, just perfect. Boaster and Leo, what do you do on the way back? They have nothing else to play with, no more flash for Leo, just comes on now. He might be able to do something, but time is running very low. On the spike they go, first one found, Boaster's not stopping.
Hold up.
Hold on, Leo doing wonders, can he find him? No, Boaster with a defuse, perfect work from them, making it. It's not. All right, let's see what we have this round. Okay, little bit of intent towards middle, 3 players here from Fnatic. And the early ult sent through, finding nothing here. And it's going to be trying to set up Derke, but they've cleared. So much information on the back of this. Alpha's got to be ready. He has got players coming his way. The Seeker's going to highlight where he is. Demon 1's going to be in. Let's get caught, but that's fine. Gets cleared. And it's going to be an instantaneous retake. jawgemo sends him scurrying away.
There's a chance there. Boaster and Leo would have fallen to that. Viper's Pit set up here. Everything dumped into this round. EG have to try and convert this one. No snake bites available, so they have to almost commit to some engagements here.
It's going to be brawly, isn't it? Oh, Boaster, so heads up. Clears out jawgemo. That's the first player to fall. Is he going to try and spot some of these players out? Yeah, okay, gets sent back away from Demon 1. They're still on the site, just safe here. Drop down comes in, Boaster getting closer. 16 HP, spraying and praying. Ethan waiting. Anyone who shows through that wall, they're getting closer. Closing in. Fnatic starting to flood on through. Demon 1 can't do enough. It's all on Boostio. A 1v3. The toe denying on the first attempt. They might not be able to get to this. Oh, he's done just enough. Boostio! Heroics from further away, and Fnatic do not. Let's go, 5-6. We get a title even. Demon 1, early challenge, early trade. jawgemo goes down, Boostio gonna find Derke all the way back, but Leo commits behind it. That's Boostio now removed. 3 still standing, and it's Ethan who's low, so no heal for him. This falls into the hands of Demon 1 and Com. They gotta find value here.
25 HP for Ethan. So now look at the switch up from Alpha, tucked into a committed position on site here. Finally, round 12, we see somebody go forward and deal with the camera.
And Leo has to, start peeling away from B. You're starting to see those responses, right? But at this point, Alpha's still feeling safe enough. You can see a little bit of clear coming in as well. So you can see Fnatic are responding. This was the ideal goal that you wanted to be seen addressed. But Chronicle, wait, just lost it.
Yeah.
Ethan in that? He didn't even land a shot. Ethan's still alive on 25. CT is dangerous though. 2 players here. This cross is not comfortable. It's going to be Boaster watching it, joined by Leo. The flash, they have nothing else to really make this cross safer. Apart from that, it just catches Boaster. Good to deny Ethan. 28 seconds, that spike is dangerous. Okay, big pick up there. It's Com now trying to watch from above. There's that third man they don't quite know about yet. Now they do. Com's heard that.
Boaster's just pinged him out though. He spotted him on the retreat back.
I don't know if he can do much from here. You're gonna need
Well,
bail
actually,
out
I'm
from Demon
thinking
1.
otherwise now that Alpha's checking back towards Mail.
Oh, okay. He spotted 2, I think there. Com now can't handle it. It's all on Demon 1. We need heroics. At a time like this, he spots out the final player. It's him against Leo. Leo above and beyond for his side.
They set up here, Fnatic looking to pop out the gates. Potentially take early ramp control. A little bit of information on the back of the boombot here from jawgemo. Demon 1 already posted up on the backside of this wall. Actually, yeah, Derke tagged up as well, down to 54.
Here.
Trying to get maybe some information off the cam to commit that paint shell, force a player out of position.
Okay, Demon 1 just about wins that fight. Left standing on 10 HP. That's going to be Derke gone. And you're looking at the rest. Where's the rest of the progress from Fnatic? You've got Boaster kind of slow working towards middle. That's going to be checked on by Com.
That's key information for EG. Now they can play a little looser, a little deeper in heaven. Maybe look towards retaking some of this space once contact comes through, but actually with Demon 1 tagged up and committed towards the side position, maybe screens is the focal point for them.
Could be. They seem very aware of this, but I think you teed it up just right. They're sitting so deep on this, harder to clear now. This utility will not have as much success, but it will give them that semblance of safety moving forward. Probably going to know 1, but Alpha, the timing is fantastic. Punishing jawgemo to try and maybe alleviate the pressure. Ethan tries to work forward. Alpha again. Yes, he found Boaster, but still, the cross is had. Demon 1, 10 HP on the site. He's going to get checked on here, sure.
Spike planted.
Right? Yeah. He's going to lose that window of timing now. Sweat it out between Alpha and Chronicle. Chronicle delivers the bullet perfectly. Beautiful work from Chronicle there, catching Com, doing so much.
Up for success here. A little posturing here, I think, Fnatic out on the back of the orb being taken. They're just going to force their way onto B site.
Boostio almost got caught up in that, yeah. Seen so clearly. Derke's on the hunt. I mean, it's very rare you see a quiet game from Derke. I think the desk kind of highlighted it very well. It's pretty reasonable that maybe Demon 1 isn't as comfortable yet. He's still working through that first LAN sort of vibe, right? Trying to feel it out a bit. First international LAN like this, at least, shall I say. But Derke, I mean, it's rare you see him have a quiet game. It's you know. So we'll see if he can activate here. Still around for him to build up that bit of confidence, get a little bit closer to that showstopper too.
I think this discussion that obviously Josh and Bren were starting to have on the desk. Demon 1 can get the operator online. What is that?
Huh?
Okay, slowed down a little bit here. Alpha going to find a response.
One enemy remaining.
And yeah, cleaned up.
There we go.
I get worried when Demon 1's finding a class.
They got everything they want here.
Doesn't look like a bonus.
No, it does not. There's just that one bulldog in the hands of Boaster, who's always pretty selfless anyway when it comes to his buys. Doesn't really make much odds when you think about it that way. Derke trying to go in early. He's going to get ahead of this.
Paranoia is perfect.
Wow. Boostio, though, given a second lease of life, though. Not going to be checked on just yet. It looks for the fight on Derke, who's just taking space, taking names, and Chronicle, the layering to this is just out of this world. Fnatic just taking the site perfectly. Ethan and Demon 1 are a mile away.
EG caught off guard a little bit with the pace here. Snakebite comes in very late. There's obviously a paranoia that catches Com, I believe, falling from heaven in midair. Yeah, Boostio and Com just not in complementary positions to absorb a sight hit like that with so much of Fnatic forcing their way through the choke point.
You're starting to see that caliber come into play, right? Fnatic are incredibly robust. I mean, almost flawless run in EMEA. I mean, very rarely getting fully challenged. They came off the back of the win in Brazil. There's a lot of reasons that we put a lot of credit with this team. And we expect big things from them. You're starting to see some of that caliber slip into place here. Yes, it was actually a very well-rounded bonus, if you want to call it that. They're going to be very well situated going forward. Early flash will confirm attendance, but it doesn't tell too much. But this amount of presence probably will. Ethan, one of the only players who does have that rifle, so see if he can make much of this one. The temptation to maybe work through that smoke is there, but Second's guess is and knows better than to be doing that. Boaster gonna make his way through. Nothing really much to deny this cross and deny that plant. Keep in mind, EG's buy is very weak, but they've always been quite dangerous in these rounds. Fnatic should be able to hold this, especially with these three players sat very patiently, but overwhelmed and outdone. Leo trying to deal desperately with whatever jawgemo's doing. Flying! What is that? jawgemo! Unrelenting aggression, taking out Leo, leaving it to Derke and Boaster. A little stunned at this point. Literally now, and Com's gonna find Derke leaving it all to Boaster. Flash comes in. This is just out of this world. What on earth was that round?
One of the cleanest executions here.
What the hell was that?
Fnatic drifting back towards B now. Similar situation. Com and Boostio. Okay, yeah, Com's now drifting out of heaven. Other side of things though, Demon 1 gives Fnatic a little bit of information with the neural theft.
Oh man, that's gonna be heartbreaking. They're going right up the guts as well. Fnatic gonna take that information. Work perfectly off the back of it as well. A little bit of stall though. They wanted to spiral out through here. Can't quite do it yet. Com? A little lost in the sauce there. Maybe looking for an anti-flash position, but he's just in the middle of no man's land. Boostio gonna punch on one, pop flash comes in. Not gonna be falling for that one. Fnatic just kicking down the door here. Not gonna happen. That's them on double digits now.
Commanding lead here. A bigger picture of Fnatic and an advantage across the next couple of rounds, unless EG close this out as close to flawless as possible.
Fnatic change the pace. Shift gear a little. Lowering it down. Holding this very deep default. Yes, a little bit of a fact finder over towards A. They've noted potentially Alpha. I think it was actually just around the corner, but it stands. Utility being handled. But curiosity, EG, wondering what Fnatic are up to here.
Operator tested here, but Showstopper comes through, doesn't find anything on the backside either. It's a big investment towards mid-hit. Rolling Thunder sent through, but Snakebite going to slow things down.
Oh, the adjustment for Boostio! Take it two with him. Does he get any more? He's outliving himself. Oh, what? Derke just didn't even expect him to take a look up and over that smoke. He thought he was fully safe. Boostio somehow has a cloak of invisibility in this one. Spike now left on the other side of main too. These two final players, I think, might have to relinquish a little here. Boostio getting maybe ahead of himself. Got to be careful. Doesn't want to give away too much here. They are still not out of the woods, even with this round in hand. Stunner from Alpha. 13 seconds, though. They're trying to make something happen. They can cost them so much. They cost them another. And jawgemo has to run. Com has to sit deeper. Now the round's out of touch, but they can seriously cost them everything. Oh, what on earth? Where is Ethan? Ethan needs to run away.
What was that from EG?
I don't know.
Worlds apart from where you'd want to be, EG coming out of a round win.
And Boostio's in a lot of danger. Look at the pace in which Derke's closing that gap. He's got the sight to himself. Derke cracks open the sight. Oh, quick one back though. Demon 1 takes off his scalp and now looks for a follow-up. He's not alone in this. There is support here. Oh my God! Beautiful from Demon 1, allows jawgemo in. But it's down to these two, the deadly duo from that last round who cost them everything. Spike in a very similar position. But now more time, a minute to play with. You have to be on your guard. Alpha and Leo are looking sharp right now. There they are. jawgemo notes them.
Spots both.
He cannot let this slip. That was a great attempt from Leo there. Serious damage on Ethan.
Boostio has been targeted once again. We saw it at Lotus on map 1, but isolated a few times on these B-site holds.
Ooh, Alpha.
Yeah, weird spam game actually that
Yeah.
Fnatic are entertaining outside A here, but no harm, no foul.
Oh, look at the ults here as well. Yeah, okay. Couple close by. So early little scrap over towards A, but this position from Com actually could find value.
Especially if jawgemo's shown presence. Now he has. I mean, they've noted Demon 1 on the other side of things as well, so.
Oh, but they're backing away. Where do they go with this? I mean, you've got, what, 45 seconds. I guess if they split through Heaven, then they get a great opportunity to clear Com, actually. But a late lean back towards A, bit unknown. Demon 1, operator there. Fnatic running this really very late on the clock.
Late round, walking into an operator potentially.
Timing's everything. Does Demon 1 get a fair shot at this one? Seeker's coming in, he's lost his teammate, Boostio's fallen.
What?
It's all on Demon 1! He's gonna stand tall on the first, does he get a second? He knows Leo, but he didn't expect Chronicle, he's fallen. Oh, but a quick catch from Boaster, gonna take jawgemo down as well! And now Ethan and Com,
10 seconds left.
so far away, I don't think they can do anything about this one. Yeah, a couple of low HP players, or should I just say one? But this looks like 11 from Fnatic.
It's definitely, yeah, Com's even going to just try and hold on to the rifle, I think. Maybe even flank all the way through spawn, but Ethan, 46 HP. Don't really have a fighting chance versus 3 members of Fnatic tucked up close on site. Yeah, really strange. This almost feels like leading into the late round, EG have an advantage with an operator still anchoring towards A, but Boostio slipped into the smoke. He doesn't deal with the Seeker. He wants to remain unnoted, but then gets found by Leo. I'm not sure even if he makes a noise there, but another situation where there's 2 members of each.
Corpse. jawgemo just hoping someone gives him that chance. Okay, they know there's someone working away here. Haven't seen much of Derke with that operator, but always a treat to see. Full kit to play with. Done. Almost found there. You don't go back to that now.
Pull the rotation as well. You can see Demon 1 getting a little curious now through spawn. But no overcommitment yet, and that's your Fnatic rotating across with the spike here in the hands of Boaster.
They'll take a lot of space from this. Only noting Ethan so far. jawgemo's still in that corner. Demon 1 actually backing away from this.
Yeah, I'm curious. On the back of the Trailblazer should. Wall doesn't go up. It doesn't go up quick enough.
He's not dead yet. How's he still standing? And Ethan bails him out. Hold on, Ethan turns the flash. It ain't over yet. How much can one man do? Seekers try and stem the bleed here. Sights under scrutiny. 27 seconds. Support's on the way. They know where Fnatic are, but can they still deal with them here? A quick pivot potentially. Yeah, they're off. Spikes in the vent. It's going towards B.
Com could go huge here. He has a snakebite to slow things down as
Oh,
well.
massive work. 15 seconds. They're going to face the music. And they do. Back away again. They go. Boaster's still alive. But it's Ethan on the side, the man who held his nerve.
The bait!
It's perfect between Boaster and Leo. Making something out of nothing here. And now in the post plan we go. Boaster, Leo, one side. Com, Boostio, the other. One flash for Leo. That's all they got. Flash goes in, gonna find one, that's gonna be noted. Com creeping closer. Boaster on the side. Leo, the first fight, he's gonna see it. Boostio closing the gap. Oh, it's all now down to the 1v1. Leo on 25, Com on 30. Oh, gonna go in, does he chase it down? Leo's tempted. He's got the shorty out. But time is starting to tick. And Com has to find him. Leo closing in. Has a look and he falls! Com, the hero EG needed. Right down to the wire here. Oh, of course! Double digits for...
Well, waits things out, anticipates the tap. So financially, actually, though, Fnatic still in somewhat of an advantage. Boaster's isolated a kill.
He's found
He just
Kom.
TP'd through.
Okay, that's a little unorthodox, but if it gets the job done, we don't question it. Oh no! jawgemo's made a meal of it too! Fnatic given 2 freebies at the start here. Finding such success this early on, that could be 12 for Fnatic. Is it enough of a killing blow? You've got Demon 1 still left, Ethan and Boostio. 5 on the other side, no one really even taking masses of damage. Ethan feels that pressure, feels the strain, turns the flash, looks for 1. Can't even take down Chronicle. The site's now theirs. Fnatic keeping 5 standing. And that's surely got to be 12. Demon 1 knows it. Sudden gear shift and just audacious plays in middle.
G once again caught off guard with the pace. We saw earlier on with Kom and Boostio struggling to hold on to B site. This time around, Fnatic sweeping through mid. They're on the hunt as well. Want to punish the economy even further. Hit pretty early, actually. Leo and Chronicle will be the first to challenge. Leo first to fall.
Chronicle next. Also falls.
He is still really clean.
He's got quite nice aim. Derke. That's a different challenger. Otherwise, he just turned into a 1v5 aim trainer. But the real deal of this is, Mike, Fnatic, reality beckoning EG back down to earth. Fnatic making it to 12 here, but one more round. EG have been good at these rounds, but I'm not there yet. What do they do with this? How do they handle Fnatic now?
Orb actually retrieved here by jawgemo. That's a big win early on here. To get away unscathed from that as well.
Smoke does go up to middle. Response there too.
This is a disgusting setup for the choke point on B though. The last time, completely negated by Derke blast packing in. So they have to hold them at the front door. Kom set up for the snake bite preemptively this time.
Boostio's going into it. Oh, the Seekers! So heads up from Fnatic. That's their brilliance that we know. But look at this, Kom's found a little bit of room to work. That's Derke removed, and he's still on the site. Boaster to get back towards you. Back corner, Ethan's gonna trade out Leo. It ain't over yet, but maybe Chronicle, maybe not. Maybe it's Demon 1. He's got the knives out. A 2v2, Alpha and Chronicle to try and get Fnatic across the line.
Oh my God!
He's trying to save them, but it's Alpha up against Demon now. Oh my good God! This guy is... One away for jawgemo on his ult. Quick start for Derke though, straight up the guts, straight up middle. He's got a challenger here this time though. Ethan, the timing of that is divine, and he gets away with his life. Boaster wants to chase. Oh, Demon 1's waiting! Wanted to drag him down to the depths, but Boaster evades. Heads up to not overcommit there, but they're eyeing up that B site. Is this where they try and end?
Boostio and Kom will be tested once again. The Trailblazer actually reveal a little bit of information.
Good stall, Ethan's here now. Flash goes in. He's got a flash for himself as well. They know it now. Doesn't want to pressure that any further.
Leo's pretty far ahead of this time. I don't think he knows yet. Alpha's fallen!
Now, 5v3. Boostio looking towards main, doesn't see it, but he does know the players on the way through Chronicle. Big punish on Boostio there. Kom, are you serious? He's gone back to the same spot. And Leo's got him! The cross now! It has to be Ethan's domain, or Fnatic have given themselves a chance here. Spike in hand, that's in Chronicle's hands here. Smoke gonna go in, they waited patiently. Boaster drops down, Heal comes in, they're trying to get Chronicle back up to a better amount of HP.
jawgemo has a showstopper though.
jawgemo, but what do they do with this one? Smoke goes in, Demon 1 gonna go down, and he goes down! He's fallen! Sends it! Okay, that is the spike left loose. Now we're down to the 2v2. Ethan and jawgemo up against Boaster and Leo.
He's still got a nade to stall as well though.
15 seconds.
Ethan can play this slow.
Grenade sent. It sends him running. 10 seconds now. They're working on the clock here. Running it down so low. Boaster down at 64. Ethan gonna spot the cross. But it's Leo's right. jawgemo. Ethan.
Oh my God!
Leo has taken Fnatic across the line. Incredible performance from Leo here. And like all dreams, it couldn't last forever for EG. But Fnatic facing down their demons here, making their way to the final.